Hello, and welcome to Burrito's Adventures. We're back, Season 3. It's been a while since I had a Minecraft Let's Play, but we got one. And in today's episode, I just want to go over a couple things that I've done in this world. You've probably seen some of it on the podcast that I've been doing. But this is the first episode of the actual Let's Play. So let's get it together and let me show you what I've been working on here. Okay, so first things first. You see I got a couple sheep here. I also got a little birch tree that I was working on with some fence posts and some leaves. But I also have this little house here. And honestly, I really don't care for this house. I'm going to knock it down. And now that I've knocked it down, let me show you what I've done. I've actually built a small starter farm. And I'm going to build another one in this episode also with you guys. But the first farm I built is this little tree farm here. It's pretty small. It's pretty compact. The design itself is from a gentleman named Chapman. If I forget, remind me in the comments below to put his YouTube channel in the description, so you guys can see the video that I saw where I got the idea for these farms. The cool thing about this farm is everything comes down to this one spot right here in front, and this is just temporary until I get some chests and stuff. But first thing I gotta do is take this dirt and swap it out for some like compact ice or regular ice. But I need silk touch for that. So until then, this will do. But the next thing I want to do, as you can see, I started taking down this little hill here. And it's not a big hill, but it does need to get taken down because I need more space for what I want to do here. But I mean, you can see it's pretty long. And it goes into the swamp a little bit. But I mean, other than that, it's not that wide. So I already began knocking it down. So let me finish off the rest of this, and we'll come back after I finish off the rest of this. Okay, we're back. I just repaired my shovel. And as you can see here, I knocked it back away a couple blocks. And I'm about halfway done with this, from there up to there. But anyway, let's get started on this actual farm real quick that I want to do. And first things first, what I want to show you is everything in my inventory. You can sort of see my hotbar here. And this is everything you're going to need. I've got a little bit extra than what you need. If you go to the Chapman's video, he'll give you exactly what you need, because I actually did forget a couple things in my inventory. Okay, let me dig this out and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Let me explain what I got going on here. I've got an 11 by 11 box, that I dug out, and then I got a cross-in section that I dug out also with a 4-block extension onto the area that I wanted everything to come out at. Now, one thing I did do is I dug it too deep all the way around, but in the end, you only need to be 1 deep around the edge, and then 2 deep in the center, and then in the center coming down. Okay, the next step is going to be placing all their signs and the trapdoors down. And then from there, we're going to pretty much put the dirt back in around the edge and fill in all the water. And I'll be right back after I take care of all that. Because the next step would be pretty much just hoeing down the dirt into farmland. And then making a fence border around it. But we'll go one step at a time, okay? As you can see, the next step, like I said, was just putting the signs on all 4 corners where the lines come down. I put a dirt block back down in the beginning so I could put the sign down. And as you see, I got a trap door there in the center. And I also got 2 trap doors on the very bottom. So let me put the dirt in and put the water in and finish this thing off. And then I'll explain everything else that I got for this farm that you need to do. Okay, so I've got a bit of a problem, okay? Now, this farm tutorial that I found is for Java. And as you can see here, I'm on bedrock because I'm on PlayStation, and the water is not playing fair. Like you put it in, I put it against the block, and it's still coming down. Now it could be this block right here. This is a half slab right here. So I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to put a full block there to see if that's what it is. Okay, put the water in and see if that's what it is. No, it's still doing it. You can see it's still doing it. So I think it's because of the way that the water mechanics are in Minecraft now, with trapdoors getting waterlogged, that this farm does not work on bedrock. But I have a solution for this. Okay, as you can see here, you can sort of see the piston back there. That's my solution, is that piston. The downside is that with this design, that the piston actually takes over a farmland block, so we're losing one space of farmland. But other than that, though, it solves all my problems. Because as you can see here, I got the water in there, the piston's right there, stopping the water from coming down. And I just put the trapdoor there so I can walk on top of it without having to worry about going into the water. But if you look around, like I said, the piston itself is taking over farmland, so we're losing that one farmland. But as you can see all around here, I got the fence post around here, and it's keeping, me from falling into the water. But that piston its solution works real well. I was even able to put the half slab back in here. But if you look, I pull the lever, and everything comes down, goes into the bottom, and then I turn it back off. And the trapdoor always activates, so you just got to close it back up. And now all I got to do is replant the seeds. And the cool thing about this design is I don't got to go back down there. I can stay up here. And as you can see from up here, my little balcony thing up here, I can plant everything down in this field. So I don't have to worry about jumping down there and stomping out my farmland, because I can do everything from up here. And just to prove that it can be done, let me pretty much plant this entire field. Yeah, it doesn't take too long, but there you go. And last couple of spots. Now the only thing is kind of weird is getting under the blocks. So if you're standing on it, you kind of just there you go, finagle around it or get it from another angle. But there you go. That's pretty much it. That's my whole farm. Yeah, it's a pretty small build, and it does have its flaws for bedrock, but Chapman did a good job. Like I said, I'm going to link his video in the description, because he does a better job of explaining how to build this than I have. But it's a pretty simple farm once you see the layout in it, the grid. But anyway, thanks for coming back. I apologize for my voice. You can hear it's a little hoarse in this episode, but hopefully next time it won't be that way. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Burrito's Adventures.